welcome to Elisabeth Hogarth Designs. If you are new to my channel, then this is where I share many of my design team projects. I am a brand ambassador for Graphic 45 and I'm also on their design teams for Craft Consortium and Katie Sue Designs. But today we're going to be working with the stunning floral paper collections from Graphic 45, and in particular the Time to Flourish, where I'm going to be showing you how to make a accordion handbag style, complete with journaling cards or photo cards. And I think that something like this would be wonderful for Mother's Day. So we're working with Time to Flourish, and keep watching to the end of the video so that you can see a sneak peek of one of my Graphic 45 projects. These are the main items that I'm going to be working with today. So as part of my DT package from Graphic 45, I've got the Time to Flourish 12 by 12 papers, and you'll see more of these as I'm working with the project. And then I've also bought one of the accordion insert handbags from the team at Oakwood Direct, who are a UK based company. So you get a craft card and a black set to make up, so you can get two handbags from one set, and they're pretty reasonably priced. You can adapt them later on, but if you're new to this kind of project, this is a really good starter kit. So you've got the main handbag, then you've got the dividers, you've got 6 card pages, you've got a little pocket, some tabs, and then these 2 accordion parts make the sides of the handbag. So let me show you how I tackled this project. There are some great step-by-step instructions included in the pack. I won't go through all of them because most of it is straightforward. But if there are any tips that I pick up along the way, then I'm happy to share them with you. So first of all, we make the main parts of the accordion bag, and at this stage, if you want to add magnets, then you can add them to this part here using some tape. I used 2 sheets of the 12 by 12 paper to decorate the outside section of the handbag. I marked as I went along. I was making it round about 1/4 of an inch smaller than the dimensions given to you for the main template. I've added the magnets here. I used some removable tape just to secure it in place while it was drying. I also wanted to decorate the part of the inside of the handbag that is going to be seen, and on each one of the elements I used a Nouveau pen. I used just a wide nibbed pen in a coordinated sort of colour. This is like a beige, and rather than spending time inking each part, I'm simply drawing the pen down the side of the Graphic 45 papers just to take away the harsh white lines. Step 4 and 5 of the instructions talk about the accordion pieces, so these have already been scored for you. So it's a matter of taking your scoring tool and then firming down the crease lines. This is pretty good quality cardstock that you're working with, so spend some time making sure that the crease lines are secure, and then you'll want some red tape so that you can add to the sides that are going to be secured to the main part of the handbag, and then part of the mountain valley fold. So I found it easier to fold them down and then add the red tape as I went. It did take 5 or 10 minutes, but you don't really want to see all of that. And then when you get to the top, you're going to add some red tape to the top, because this is where the front will secure to the front of the handbag. Step 6 then tells you to stick these accordions to either side of the handbag. Even though I'm using red tape, I'm still going to add some wet glue just to give me a little bit of wiggle room, so that I can place this on the outside edge of the base of the handbag. So I'm using the fold lines to line it up, and then when I'm happy that I'm on the straight line and the right angle, I'll secure it in place. So these are the 4.5 by 6.25 pieces of craft card. I'm going to decorate mine as I go, and again I have outlined the white lines with a pen. So you've got 5 of these inserts that you can decorate using either side of the 12 by 12 Time to Flourish papers. I decorated the back of the handbag, and then it's going to be a case of bringing the dividers and sticking them section by section to the sides of the accordion. So I think I'll work from the back and then come forwards. So when you come to this stage, the instructions say to add the front of the handbag box to this element, to add another piece of card and then put a pocket, which is provided in here, and then you've almost got another style of handbag. But we'll continue on as we are with this particular project. Secure the front of the handbag in place. So the magnets work pretty well at holding this part of the bag in place, but I think another time I would use a bigger magnet just to give myself a little bit more security. But now you can see the concertina pockets, but I quite like the idea of keeping this front part separate so that this could fold down, and then you would still have the pockets to hold these in place, and then you could have an extra section to put your pocket of stamps in or something like that. Right, step 9, it says stick the pattern paper onto all the 6 inserts, which are the smaller pieces measuring 6 by 1/4 and by 4 1/4. So for this section, I took some of the month journaling cards away from the 12 by 12 papers. If you want to see more about these papers, then look up Time to Flourish on the Graphic 45 website. but I've got 6 cards, so I immediately thought months of the year, and then I've got the front and the back on either side. And again, I'm going to quickly line the edges and then add these to the card. It's just a nice little way of having a journaling card. You can of course add photos to these pages, and then you've got yourself a keepsake handbag. So these ideas would be lovely for Mother's Day, or if you don't give Easter eggs during the spring break, then a gift like this is very, very personalised. So I got the months of the year, and then my final month we're going to add the little tab that comes with the kit, and then I want to line this in place. So I put the previous one behind it and then line it up. Finish it off with little decorative piece that again has been die cut from one of the 12 by 12 papers. So all in all, I use 2 main sheets of the Time to Flourish papers, and that means that I've got plenty more papers to work with. Plus I've got this very personalised project that is beautifully decorated. So those are the journaling cards or the diary cards. It's like a perpetual calendar really, so you've got plenty to work with in there. And then these are going to slip inside, with any luck, these parts of the handbag. You've got plenty of space behind these pockets, so you could include some of the cards that you intend to send as birthdays or special events. So we'll pop those down, and then this will come over like so. And you're then ready to add the handbag, which again is a small strip of card that I've decorated with the paper to give it a little bow or a curve, which is in my bone folder, and then I'll push it in. So we've got some red tape. So you've got your handle, which we'll leave to dry completely, and then at the back here, if you want to, you can add another pocket. So I'm going to add mine slightly to the side because I want to keep this section of writing. So again, it's completely up to you. So this should work with some wet glue. So we'll hold it in place and then secure it down. And now you've got the pocket in place, you can add some tags with some more dates in. There's plenty of space in the pocket itself, or you could add some stamps ready for the recipient to use the bag. So even with the month taken from here, you've got another design in this section, and then the tags taken from here. You've got plenty from each month of the year of these Time to Flourish papers to be using, and you've got many more pretty patterns. But as I say, if you want to know more about the Time to Flourish collection, take a look on the Graphic 45 website, and I'll leave you the link below. And if you want to know more about the Accordion Inserts handbag, then take a look at the Oakwood Direct website. So as you can see, you've got plenty to be working with. You've got one sheet of 24 designs, so you've got plenty that you can be cutting out and creating something like this with your pockets and your tags and your insert. And I even think that you can add some smaller cards or tags to pop inside this bag as well. Graphic 45 brought out the Flower Market collection this year, and again this is another calendar style collection. So this time you've got 2 sheets of the 12 double-sided paper, so you've got all of the months of the year and beautiful flowers that you can be cutting out and working with. If you like the idea of creating something personal, then I would recommend keeping an eye on the Graphic 45 blog and YouTube channel, because with any luck you'll be seeing how I created this travel journal using the beautiful Flower Market. So however you like creating with these styles of papers, there's plenty of ideas out there. I hope I have inspired you today, and I look forward to welcoming you back to Elisabeth Hogarth Designs very soon. Bye bye for now.